Good evening everyone, welcome back to my channel. Shut that off. So today I'm doing a little bit of a review of a Etsy store called Raffertycrafts. Mostly because I'm not able to make a full-on video right now. My throat still kind of hurts, but it is mostly healed. So I don't know about that COVID variant that's going around in the US. I don't think it's going around in the Netherlands, or at least not where I live. I haven't heard anybody say anything about it. The doctor didn't know anything about it. The doctor just said that it was a bad infection of the tonsils or something like that. Yeah, so anyways, on with the review. So right here I have one of the Stanley Cups. It is a FourthWing inspired Stanley Cup, which right now I'm guessing the light is very annoying. No, nothing I can do about that, sorry. But I'm trying. So it is very pretty, it's very well made. It is from the Etsy store Raffertycrafts, and I'm thinking I will put a link down below. I am not being sponsored. This is just for those who really like it. I got two of these, one in this color, rainbow, which you can see here, kind of. It is rainbow color. You can see it up top, I think, best. I'm sorry, I know it's not really the best review right now. And this one is gold, just gold color. I think this one shows up a bit more in the camera. But yeah. This says I am the storm, by the way. So again, this is FourthWing inspired. It is very pretty, very well made, and there is a little bit of a funny story attached when it comes to the shipping. So the site itself says that it will be shipped from Ireland or Ireland. I have a little bit of an issue speaking right now, but yeah, so it will be shipped from Ireland, but then the tracking will say that it will be shipped from the US. I contacted Raffertycrafts about this, and they made sure to understand that they have partners in the US, sorry. And so things can be shipped from the US, but when things were actually being shipped, they came from China. Yeah, it was very funny. Well, for a moment it kind of wasn't, because I was worried about the import costs, the border costs, I suppose. But that's because I thought they would be coming from the US, and luckily that was not the case. So there were no import costs involved, so the shipping was only 15 euro from well, from where it came from to the Netherlands. It took about 2 weeks ish, 2 to 3 weeks for them to arrive. They are very well made. I haven't had any issues with them. I have been using them almost daily. They come with a straw. Both of the lids are the same. They just twist off real fast. This part is closes, like you can just push the straw through, but it will close the moment that it's through, like that. It's just, I don't know, I really like that detail, because one of my biggest problems is I'm always having issues being afraid that bugs will crawl into it. so that stops it. Also, when you're on the move, you can twist this part, and then you see it opens up here. But if you twist it all the way, like this is where the straw comes through. But if you twist this part completely down, now obviously it's completely closed and it doesn't leak. There is no leaking from this, which is really great. I tested that out significantly. It's definitely leak proof, or at least mine are. They're pretty easy to click, rotate. They're pretty easy to get on. These are 40 OZ cups. So yeah, it's just the inside is like that. I know that some people think that there's a glass inside, glass piece, because it's a thermo cup, but these don't have that. I don't know if the normal Stanley cups have those. These are not licensed. These are not official. These are, well, very well made. The straws themselves are just plastic. They are BPA free as far as I'm aware. And yeah, I'm using them every day. I use the gold one for hot drinks, and I use the rainbow colored one for cold drinks. That way I don't switch them up, and it's pretty easy. I do tend to make some matcha in both of them, because sometimes I drink it hot, sometimes I drink it cold. So yeah, I know this probably won't be the most viewed video, but it's what I can do right now at my voice. It's getting more difficult to talk right now because my voice is still very, I don't know, it's been difficult, but it's not as painful as it was, just difficult to talk right now. With that, I also want to say I'm sorry for not being able to upload, sorry for not being able to be there and respond and all of that. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah. I also wanted to apologize to the parent who reached out to me in my email regarding my last video, or last two videos. I had two packages, two round packages basically of alcohol kind of products. I got those from my dad. I use those for storage. I store in those either my drawings, which are not showable on camera, they suck. But yeah, one of them I used to store drawings, so I don't need to fold drawings, but I can roll them up and leave them in there. And the second one I use for my writing work for one of the books, to keep that all nicely together, contained, and again, so it doesn't fold. So yeah, but I understand that some people would not want that in content that somebody might watch. My channel is not made for children, but I do understand why, as books are relatively popular right now. If you can see here, I also got new books again. Those I got for my birthday, even though my birthday is at the 10th of August. My dad gave me half of the books that I will be getting for my birthday. along with the ones that are behind these, the ones that are white over here. It's behind this. That's Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass I got for my birthday, but also the Witcher books. I already kind of had the Witcher books, but they were all soft covers, and as you probably know by now, I dislike soft covers for many different reasons. So the hard covers I basically now have in my possession, which is great because now I can read them a little bit more comfortably than I did with the soft covers. Yeah. So again, I'm really sorry for not being able to upload. I'm sorry for not being able to speak properly, for not being able to up the volume on my voice right now as well. It just still hurts somewhat, not as much, but it still does hurt kind of, and it's still difficult to speak. It was just a really, really, really bad infection, but it should be okay. So for now, I want to wish you all a very good night, a very good morning, a very good day, and a very good evening, and I will see you all in my next video, which should be tomorrow, but in case not, yeah, I'm still healing, so we'll have to see. Anyways, have a good night. I love you all no matter what. Have a good night.